Star Showdown. The rivalry once thought dead and gone, but it is back. And now we find out who gets the right to lay claim to the football-obsessed state of Texas. This matchup has had all kinds of great moments, and we're ready for some more. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Longhorns will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Aggies offense will go to work first. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise
What's the scouting for?
Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They're going to get the ball out quick.
And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start.
Look at the play clock.
Here's the handoff. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
They use that sideline as a defender and get him out of bounds at the 36.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Wilson.
What?
It's a running room.
Wow. What a spin move.
Take it in. Touchdown, Aggies.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes are thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
All right, cool. Hey, guys, it's probably the first quarter.
The first score of the game.
It's 7-0. It's going to be the only point of the game.
And the extra point is good, and it's
How did I see that still coming?
They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive.
That was a dirty
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will
This is a rivalry game. It wasn't going to be easy.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down to the 24.
You got a Heisman Trophy
Texas
finalist
offense
right now.
will go to work for the first time.
Where that ball's going.
On the run, it's Baxter. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not second and long. It's not third and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
The Longhorns line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short.
There's a little bit of a different vibe this game, though.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
And, man, that's a great job by this defense using the offensive momentum. They go down the field, score. They get you jacked up, excited. Defense is about adrenaline and really being able to play fast and physical and hard. Now they come out.
You're kidding.
They get the stop and force a fourth down.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. Ball is loose.
Oh, let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
They were trying to go hard. Not to hand it off. The pass rush just swallowed it up. They got to him so quickly, knocked the ball out, and jumped on him.
Let's go! Let's go! This is a rivalry game right now.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Got it behind the line. It's strong. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Did Bevo really get his name after altering a brand on his backside put there by Texas A&M students? So many questions to answer since 1894, guys.
And that's what's so cool about this rivalry. When you have the back and forth and who did what, going all the way back to 1894, Reese's first birthday. What an amazing rivalry.
There have been a lot of good players during that stretch, too. Think about Ricky Williams from the Horns, Johnny Manziel, Texas A&M. So many great coaches have patrolled the sidelines in this rivalry for years.
They're going to fill the box up.
Those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
And the Longhorns with the 1st and 10. Just a short pass to the tight end. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
This offense is going to try and stretch the field vertically and horizontally. They did their throwing it to their running back, but the defense, they were in perfect position to make that play for no gain.
Touchdown! That's your Heisman favorite right there, baby.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's O'Neal.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You're right. He doesn't see it coming. He panicked.
Absolutely nothing set. Deadlocked after one period of play.
Dude, this quarterback he's so slow. He's a statue in there. He's so slow. He's a statue in the pocket. That was one bullshit play, and that's it. That's all that was.
We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter.
Third down.
First play of the period will be a second down. Back to pass.
Oh, there's
Caught
one.
in the backfield. It's Owens.
The screen.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass. It just never developed.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Fourth down? Fourth and 1, baby. Let's go. Fourth and 1.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker.
Come
He's
back,
a
throw the
yard
ball.
short. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. They'll
I'm
have
down.
to
I'm
boot
going
it
for
away
it,
for
bro.
the first time tonight.
Oh, shit, what a booming punt.
He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Here comes the Texas offense. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it, and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Off the play fake. And that third down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. The Longhorns will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an
Dude,
opportunity
what the
to
fuck?
get some
I'm right
points.
there.
Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
I'm right there,
A lot of
dude.
offensive coordinators out there, David, and in
I'm
this
right there.
position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
The give to the back. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
Oh, that's too bad.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Aggies in a good spot here with second and short. Quick pass on the jet motion. Breaks into the open. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds.
Right now.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
And the D deny them on second and goal. Back to pass, it's O'Neal. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back in the 10.
Receivers right now aren't getting open. We got to do a better job offensively of trying to create opportunities for them. So use motion, get some stack releases, create that separation, slant routes, outbreaking routes. Just give your quarterback a chance.
Let's go.
And the defense gets loose,
Get that
bringing the
stop.
heat, and down he goes again.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground. Their third sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
And this one is perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Hold and fire complete. On the move at the 30. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the lone back. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over, a chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. The Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, the ground game. He goes down at the 47 after a 5-yard pickup.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Back to throw, it's Manning. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
It'll be 3rd and long.
Lock in, lock in, lock in. Single high safety as 4. 6, 7, 8 guys. 6 guys in the left.
From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's strong. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Come on.
Trying to impose their will with a run. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll try to run for it. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Longhorns kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's strong. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. Just drives it between the uprights. And that'll tie things up as we head toward halftime.
And that's a really positive end to the first half. Driving down the field, putting that drive together, using all the clock, and most importantly, getting a 3 and tying this football game up.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They put the brakes on it, but a good return out to the 36. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, the Lone Star Showdown is among the most bitter rivalries in football, and so far today, these two have really butted heads.
Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the third quarter started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think
holding,
as
really,
right now, you learn a lot about
really
coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Running behind that left side. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Looking for a man. It's Manning.
Dude, you're kidding.
Tie game here early in the second half, and offensively you're hoping to get something going, but after that incompletion it kind of kills all of your momentum. This quarterback is really going to have to lock in here for the rest of this game if they're going to win.
And the Longhorns will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Pocket breaking down. And the third down pass is incomplete.
That was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. He now has 85 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. The Longhorns can really attack on this second and short. Gonna run it. It's Baxter.
There's always a guy there to fall on him. There's always a guy there to fall on him.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carry.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. First down.
Caught over the middle. It's Wingo. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guy.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Fuck, man.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Complete in the middle. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to run it. And some room to work.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Let's go. We're finally breaking this. We're finally breaking them.
They'll move the sticks with the first down.
Finally.
And running backs are so good, so talented,
man.
so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats.
it, man.
And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they
All
start.
right, we're all hot.
Here
Sure.
on second down. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
I understand the quarterback wants to get this dominant wide receiver the ball as often as possible, but I wouldn't try to get it to him in double coverage. I think you have to let the defense's coverage dictate who gets the ball. There was somebody else open on that play.
There we go.
Texas! And they grab the advantage.
Let's
Take
go.
the lead here in the fourth.
Let's go.
Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Oh, thank goodness, bro. We needed that touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here. Looking to throw, it's O'Neal. Under fire. Grabbed in the middle, it's Owens. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack them.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll try the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pick up there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
How about this offense, man? You gotta love it. Late in the fourth quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the first down, a few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with a dub.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give and tick, 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 tick. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And how about this offense running the football when you know it's going to be a run? Being the more physical squad, and this defense, man, trailing in this football game, still got those 3 timeouts, but they've got to get a stop. They've got to make a stand and start burning those timeouts.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Creates a little room. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
And this is a situation this offense trains for. Having the lead late in the game, running the ball to ice it. They're just bleeding seconds off the clock. It's been a beautiful drive so far. And the defense, even though they know they're going to run it, They just can't stop him.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for a gap. It's Simon. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Well, third down, they tried to run the football thinking they could catch the defense off guard. They were able to get some yards, not the first, though. So now you've got fourth and very short, and what do the analytics say to do here, head coach?
And the Longhorns will try to move the sticks on fourth down. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger.
That's a big drive for this offense in the fourth quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, there have been way too many incompletions for this offense in this game. It's a big reason why they're trailing, obviously. They've never been able to get into a rhythm, and at this juncture here on a 2-minute situation in your own end, you got to find ways to start throwing completions somewhere out on the field to get back in this game.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit, because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting.
Intercepted. The defense has set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Great place to start for this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Got the first down and more. He's got it inside the 10. Mark him out of bounds at the 9-yard line. You'd love to get the score right now, but you also want to make sure, if you can, that the clock keeps moving.
So let's do both. Let's run the football, keep it on the ground, run the play clock down, but don't turn away a touchdown. If you're getting close and you can get in, take the 2-possession lead in this ball game.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. After losing yardage on first down, second and goal from the 10. The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third and goal. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! Fired in from the red zone for the score. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. The deficit is large, hope is fainting, but they'll try to finish strong.
Made a lot of mistakes in this game, and that's why it looks like they're going to take the L. Lots of things to improve on, lots of things to coach upon, and at this point, I think if you're a head coach, David, you're just trying to see which of your guys aren't quitting late in the game.
Yeah, which is a real thing, by the way. Who's going to compete to the final whistle? What do we talk about all the time? Coaches are always preaching to these guys. Don't worry about the scoreboard. Just compete as hard as you can. So, good opportunity to try to finish this game with something positive.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long, under pressure. They're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This guy has never...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Despite failing earlier on fourth down, they will try again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got it in the middle. It's Bussey. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement to the future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
Looking downfield, it's Manning. It's complete. Touchdown, Texas! And the pummeling has started. They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give from the gun. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Timeout is called by the defense. A mere 21 seconds to go here. And the Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Here's a heat. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and get him to lock.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Timeout is called by the defense, and 12 seconds remain in the football game. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Makes the catch at the 30. He gets a block. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown in the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch. The week has been immersed in midnight yells, barbecue smells, a sea of crowds in the fall colors, and the Lone Star Showdown ends with Texas hooking up and getting the victory over the Aggies. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.